Hey, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to make this video because I see a great opportunity for you to take market share from your top online competitor. This is an absolutely free attack plan that I do to help small businesses. There's no obligation to purchase anything from me. I send these out because some business owners see the value of the information provided, but are just too busy to implement the ideas themselves. However, you're free to take this attack plan and implement the strategies however you wish. So let's get started. So if I Google plumber in Raleigh, North Carolina, these are the search results that come up. I think we can all agree that 90% of the people don't ever click to page 2 when they're shopping for a service, so it's important to have your business popping up on one or more of these 3 sections that show up on this page. So aside from paying Google money to advertise in the top section here, the next best way you can improve your online presence is to get into the second section here, which is known as the Google Map Pack. To be one of the few businesses that are listed here, which is only 3 or 4 businesses every time. In addition to making sure that your profile is fully optimized, you need to look and see how many online directories your competitors are listed in, and make sure your business has roughly 100 more listings than they do. We use an online tool called Whitespark that scours the internet and identifies how many directories each business is registered with. There are literally thousands of directories you can register your business with, including yellowpages.com, Yelp, the BBB, and Angie's List, to name a few. Many of these directories are free to join. It's just a matter of taking the time to go and enter your business information into each site. So this brings me to the last section of the results page. This is your organic listings. And once you get past this first one, which is a directory, you start to see individual business websites pop up. So here you can see that Midtown Plumbing is the #1 ranked plumbing site in Raleigh, North Carolina. Google's ranking for this section is purely based on the strength of your website. Google ranks based on both content and backlinks. So the next thing I want to mention has to do with content. Let's take a look at your site here. Site looks great, and you have a good amount of content, a good amount of pictures. What I did notice when I use a tool called SEO Quake to look at your website here and some of the analytics associated with the website, and I see that your total number of words is 788. Usually you need at least 1,500 words to be optimized with Google or to be considered an authoritative site. So really they're going to be looking for about double the amount of content that you have. Now, I did notice that your competitor, Midtown Plumbing, they actually, looking at their SEO Quake, they have about the same amount of content as you, 731 words. So they're very beatable in that area. Another important thing about content is that it must be dense with local buyer intent keywords. The words people actually frequently are typing into the Google search bar. The more these keywords are mentioned in your content, the more relevant Google will see your site to the searched phrase. Let's look at your keywords. I use another tool called Ahrefs, and it shows here that Lane Plumbing Raleigh.com has 55, it was ranking for 55 keywords. So if you scroll down and you look at what these are, they actually are very buyer intent. So the user is going to be entering in the service they're looking for and the location they're looking for. So plumbing Raleigh is a buyer intent keyword. So is Raleigh plumbing, plumber Raleigh, and you have all the various forms. And you can see there is a lot of search volume in Raleigh. So you look at this one here, 1,100 searches per month for plumbing in Raleigh. However, your position this is really page 4. This one's page 1. I'm sorry, page 2 or 3. This is page 3. This is page 4. So you do rank second for when somebody Googles your name specifically. But if they're just looking for a plumber because they don't know who to call, and they're going to Google the service and the location. Now let's look at Midtown Plumbing's keywords. They're currently ranking for 300 keywords. And when you look at the list that pops up, just like yours, they are buyer intent keywords. So you guys are both doing your content correctly in terms of embedding the keyword phrases into your content. They are ranking in the top 5 for all of these keywords. So the next thing that would bring me to speak about is backlinks. Let's talk backlinks for a second. So backlinks are merely links from other websites over to yours. They act as an endorsement of your site by that other site. These backlinks give power to your site because these endorsements tell Google your site can be trusted. The goal is to have more backlinks than your competitor, but the quality of your backlinks also matter. The more relevant the site that your links come from, the greater strength it lends to your power in Google's rankings. For example, if you had a link from a pizza restaurant site, that would not be as relevant as if you had a link from a plumbing blog site, for example. So looking at your backlinks, you have 1,200 backlinks coming from 134 unique referring domains. Your competitor has only 709 backlinks from 61 referring domains. So my bet is that if you were to click into your backlinks or his backlinks or both and see where they're coming from, you would see that there's greater strength must be coming from his. Even though he's got fewer, they're probably more relevant sites. And we can actually click in and see that. See, this is the dart is the strength of it on a scale of 1 to 100, 1 to 100. So let's see if you can write that. So I just sorted this based on the strength of your site, or the strength of the backlink, I should say. And you can see there's a whole page here that have a 0 strength. So even though you've got more backlinks, it looks like you have many of them that are not, for some reason, providing power to the site. So in closing, we discussed your Google business profile and how you want to register your business with as many online directories as possible. We talked about content and how you want to have at least 1,500 words to be considered an expert by Google, as well as targeting the local buyer intent keywords, which you guys have within that content. And then lastly, we talked about backlinks and how you want to have as many relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google that you're an authority. So what you can do on the backlinks is look into theirs and pull the same powerful links. Just go out and get those yourself and have them linking to your site. You can implement these strategies. You'll be #1 across Google for Raleigh plumbers. So again, you can either take this information and implement the strategies on your own, which I'm totally cool with. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can reply to my email and we'll set up a time to discuss in more detail. I look forward to hearing from you.